Welcome, welcome, conservative free spirits. I hope everyone is doing well. I am conservative free spirit. Welcome to my channel, Conservative Free Spirit. I appreciate you all. I just wanted to get on today to do an energy check. Just kind of connect and relay some messages that have been coming to me. Bear with me one moment. So one of the messages that I wanted to relay is some of you may notice how little you pay attention to things or how you were so used to people doing things for you or people being there for you or people helping you out. And specifically, when it comes to like paperwork or some sort of process or how to do something, a lot of you may have had to file for some sort of unemployment of some kind. And you may be noticing how little you actually pay attention to things, or, you may be helping someone with unemployment and you may be noticing how little people pay attention to things. You may be going back over paperwork or, receiving unemployment letters and stating to yourself, all I had to do was read that. I should have just read this. Let me read this thoroughly. Let me read this over. Let me see. Or you may be telling someone to do that. So during this time, you may be realizing how dependent you truly were on people to resolve problems and issues for you. And, with the situation of the world, you may be noticing that that's not readily available. All I can tell you is that you better get pretty much prepared. Because if you are certainly one of those individuals who's used to communicating with someone or just dialing that 1-800 number and, someone answers the phone or someone walks you through something step by step, I think you're going to be missing out a lot. And I think you're going to be missing out on a lot of money. Some of you could be having your unemployment claims delayed, dismissed, denied, all those D's, simply because, you're not paying attention. You're not reading what is being presented to you. You're seeing that you've been denied, or you're seeing that you've been approved, or you're seeing that something is stating pending, and then you're just like, oh, okay. And in the midst of your okay, or you're waiting, whether you're waiting on hold or waiting in line, your information is being pushed back. It's being pushed away because you weren't there to give it or receive it. I hope that makes sense. And for a lot of individuals who are very emotional about the state of the world right now, if you are requesting some sort of financial assistance of any kind, I would encourage you to go back to the website, check the website, read your emails. I would encourage you to go back to the letters that you've received. Read the letters again. If you don't understand the letters, read the letters again. Read a portion of it, then go and read another portion of it, then go and read another portion of it. Because the access that you once had to another human, holding your hand, providing you information, it's decreasing. And in this moment, it's decreasing simply because you're having to wait. The state of, the US in general, if you're filing for some sort of financial assistance, guess what? So is everybody else. Everybody else is filing for some sort of financial assistance. And if you're not filing for financial assistance, you're probably providing the financial assistance. And if you are receiving or wanting, desiring, or needing financial assistance, I am encouraging you to go back, review, redo, go back, try again, go back, try again, go back, try again, and wait. While you're waiting, review. While you're waiting, review. While you are waiting, review, reread, review, reread. I'm saying it that way for a reason. Because you're probably going to be waiting a long time for something. Because it's so many people who are requesting some sort of financial assistance, and it's only a handful of people or companies who are providing that. Not saying that you're not going to get it. I'm just saying that if you're receiving a hiccup or an error or a mistake, you can probably resolve it. It's probably in your hands. It's probably in your email. It's probably on the website. It's probably in a letter that you received. So I said all of that to say that if you are receiving an error, an issue, a delay, a pending status, or something like that, you probably can resolve it yourself simply by going back, rereading the website, the email, the paperwork you received, etc. Just feel the need to say that. I also say congratulations to anyone who is pregnant or anyone who just gave birth. May the peace and protection and joy surround you and just dwell with you and inside of you. I do see some particularly strong individuals who believe that they were in a perfect union, or maybe you are going into a perfect union. Even with the state of the world, people are still dating, people are still getting to know each other, people are still in relationships and married and, bedroom buddies and, whatever title or state of human intimacy you are in, right? So I see two individuals coming together, sharing their emotions, or at least being intimate. I see a woman who becomes pregnant, but I see a masculine energy that is not giving coinage. That is not either paying child support, that is very cheap, or that is, very frugal in your relationship, or you're finding out during this time that this person does not have what you were thinking that they have, or as much as you thought that they have, or their idea of contribution is a lot different than your idea of contribution, and so their idea of financial contribution is a lot different than your idea of financial contribution. But I do see this feminine energy getting over it, like just like that, like, okay, oh well, whether you're pregnant, whether you have children already, whether you just realize that you're pregnant, like either you're tolerating it, you're dealing with it, or you're just saying, okay, no big deal. You don't want to pay child support. Okay, no problem. Let me go through the proper channels and take care of that. Or, let me just, for whatever reason, not worry about your finances. Worry about your financial contributions. So, yeah. So let's move on to some more energy. And you already know that the court says yes whenever you say no. So if you're in that situation, I really hate to encourage that. I wish that men and women would come together on one accord and realize that, hey, I don't want to be in a relationship, and the other person would say, okay, I understand that. I completely understand that. Or, I wish the other person would say, I don't want children. And the other person would be like, okay, I understand that. I completely understand that. Let me move on. But that's a perfect world, right? So now we're going to move on to some more energy. So we talked about being able to depend on people. We talked about, whatever intimate relationship. Some of you could also, during this time, be searching for another spirituality, another religion. You could be changing religions. You could be questioning your religion. You could be starting a church, or coming up with new ideas. Of course, because this is the situation that's going on. You could be coming up with new ideas on how to um, relate to your audience. You could also be coming up with new ideas on um, how to provide services, and this is all relevant to the current energy that we are experiencing. Many of you have a partner, or a business partner rather, and you are coming up with ideas, or your business partner has really great ideas, but you are not financially, someone is not financially supportive of those ideas. Someone is like, okay, that's a good idea, but I'm not giving you my money to birth that idea. The other thing could be someone could probably want to see you birth the idea. They're wanting to see you start the idea. They're wanting to see you invest in the idea, and possibly then they'll give you money. But a lot of you as well, I see that energy still of, okay, I mean, you won't do it. Somebody else will help me. I also see the universe saying no on a relationship. it might be something that you are still trying to pursue, and the universe is like, no, thank you. No, don't try it. So be mindful of that, especially if you see all the red flags, but yet you're still trying to live happily ever after. Especially if you see all the red flags, but you're still living in the dream of happily ever after. The universe is saying no to that. And going back to any of you who are changing your religion or changing your spirituality, don't worry, your partner is down with it. They're okay with it. They understand it. They're curious. They may not do everything that you're doing or be in it 100% like you are, but they're open. They're interested in it as well. So, this is a very specific message. If you are a fire sign male and you have come in contact with a water sign woman, I don't see you being lovers. The universe says no on the lovers. Specifically, fire sign male, water sign woman, the universe says no on the lovers. That doesn't mean you can't be friends. That doesn't mean you can't be business partners. That doesn't mean you can't be associates or acquaintances. But if you're trying to be lovers, the universe is saying no on that. And you can certainly try, but I feel like that there's the tension, some sort of tension that you see, something is being shined on you, or some sort of, I feel like the fire sign male's eyes are being opened. The water sign woman is still seeing a happily ever after, but the fire sign male's eyes are being open, for those, or his ears are being open, or his senses are being open for those who have ears to hear or eyes to see, something like that. Um, I mean, you can certainly do what you want, but that's just what's going on. So that's very specific. Some of the house is in disarray. Or some of you could be starting drama just so you can get away. The house may not be in actual disarray, but some of you could possibly be starting, issues and drama just so you can get away. Be careful of that. What goes around comes around. So let's see if there's any more messages that we can deliver. And I hope you all are having a wonderful, safe Friday. Whether you make the choice to start going out, if your city, state, or county is open, or whether you made the choice to stay at home. I mean, the choice is yours. You have the option to do so. That's your choice. your choice. And that's okay. Whatever choice you made is perfectly fine. Just getting some cards ready here. One more shuffle. Okay. I didn't want to do another love reading, but I guess for some of you, you may be coming in contact with someone, you may be falling in love with someone who is not the person or the sex or the mindset or the income level, whatever it be. They're totally different than what you want in every way imaginable. You may have never thought that you would be in a homosexual relationship. You may have thought that you would never be in a polygamous relationship. You may have never thought that you would be in a, I don't know, what other kind of relationships are there? Whatever your standards are, religious, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, food wise, this person is totally different than you are. And I see y'all living happily ever after and being equally yoked. How about that? How about that? I mean, like, passionate, like loving each other, comfortable with going out in public with one another, happily ever after with one another. So congratulations to you. Um, I don't know, it's probably that kiss on the chin. They probably got close enough to kiss you on your chin. It just made you feel some kind of way. I don't know. Maybe that's what's going on in your life. But they are completely different than whatever it is that you are normally used to. And congratulations to you. We're going to end it there. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I am Conservative Free Spirit. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, Conservative Free Spirit. Thank you for liking this video, commenting on this video, and dropping a comment down below. Take care.